Season's greetings, everyone. We're getting started with our decorating to kick off the Christmas season. Yeah, we decorated outside a little bit and we had tons of things lined up for the whole month. We had a church Christmas party that we attended and we had a really good time. Yep, that guy does look like Don Knotts because he is an actor and comedian that I also played Don Knotts in a movie. He was really funny. And we also went to our tinsel trail in our city. We just started doing that last year and we decided to make that one of our traditions. It was a really mild night outside that night, so we decided to get out there and have some fun and get a little exercise in too, because that was a really nice walk for all of us. And we ate a big meal, so we decided to get out and walk it off and enjoy looking at all the Christmas trees and spending time with each other. We had my sister and my mom there with her family as well, so we soaked it all in. We had a really, really good time just hanging out when it was not so cold outside. I'm glad my mom actually came along because she does not like the cold, along with the rest of us, me included, my sister included. So I think it turned out to be probably about in the 50s that night, so it wasn't too bad. We just had jackets on and we just strolled the night. Poor Noah, bless his heart, he slept the entire time. I mean, he slept from the time we pulled up and parked to the time we got back in the car. He didn't see a thing. Bless his heart. But he was wide awake after that. Thankfully, he did sleep for the rest of the night. That night, I was afraid that he wasn't going to sleep after sleeping through that whole time, because that was probably about 8 o'clock at night when we went out there. And there's a group pic for everyone, for the kids, that they had a good time that night. Anyway, we can't have Christmas celebrations without any treats and stuff, so this is just one of the treats that we made. I think it's called like a Christmas party mix with the bugles and pretzels. I think that's called Chex Mix. Yeah, Chex cereal. Look at her stealing stuff all the time. But anyway, we put Skittles in ours because my husband doesn't like M&Ms, and some almond bark, as well as some marshmallows and some sprinkles as well. And this was really good. This didn't last long. I think we may have had like a little bit left over the next day just to like nibble on throughout the day. But yeah, this stuff doesn't last long in our house, especially with 10 people and sometimes other people trickling in throughout the day. It doesn't last long at all, but it was really, really good. You should try this. It's really quick, really simple, and you should love it. Also, one of the things that we did this month was instead of making gingerbread houses, the kids wanted to make it out of salt dough so they can paint them and stuff. So they decided to do that. They weren't perfect, but they enjoyed it, and I think they thought it was a lot easier than trying to make it with icing and all the other stuff. So they did put these together. They painted them, decorated them with whatever they wanted to do, and it took a little bit of time to do this, of course, because you had to make the salt dough and let it harden and all that stuff. But they turned out great and they had a good time. I'm glad they decided to do that. Also, they went ice skating for the first time. I think this is going to be another tradition, but several of them, they all know how to rollerblade, so I think that made it a lot easier for them. Some of them were kind of more adventurous than the others, so we did have those little skate helpers for some of them. But I think after maybe 20 minutes, most of them got the hang of it. I think Karmyn stayed on her skate helper because she didn't want to fall, because she has a rod in her back, and we want that to stay intact and want her to be safe. And here's our Christmas Eve party. We had lots of food: shrimp, sausage balls, little olive hors d'oeuvres, spinach dip, queso, chicken wings, cocktail weenies. We had some homemade cheese straws, a cheese ball, some cookies, peppermint bark, nuts, and no bake cookies, and someone brought some things as well. So we had a lot of food. It was so good. Everybody enjoyed it. We also dressed up with our Christmas pajamas on. And here's Christmas Day. The kids really didn't want a lot of gifts, and I wasn't gonna argue with that at all. They just really wanted a lot of subscriptions, and they really wanted stocking stuffers. Of course, those stockings that you see there will not hold anything, so we decided to put things in gift bags. And so they really did enjoy what they got. This little skateboard right here, boy, did that cause some problems. It was a fight that broke out right after that, and you see who won the fight in the end. And then we have my husband. He's so hard to buy gifts for. He's so nosy. Yes, I said it. He's nosy. He's like Cliff Huxtable. You cannot sneak anything past him. He knew every gift that he had beforehand. And so he was giving somebody, he was being smart with somebody right there, because he was being very extra. Oh, that's just how he is. We love him anyway. And we also close out like our Christmas Day with our candy cane hunt. It's something that I started with the kids years ago, and the older they get, they still love it. I think Micah didn't join in this time because I guess he's just too old now, being 19 and all, but everybody enjoyed it. I just sit back and watch them do it, and it's just so much fun for them. Even with little Noah, this is probably his first year remembering it, and he didn't know what to do. He was just pretty much running around following everybody else. He did find a couple of candy canes, but I think he was just running around enjoying being outside. It was pretty warm on Christmas Day here, so it wasn't too bad for him to be out there and have fun. I think he would have had fun if it was 30 degrees. But anyway, guys, have a Merry Christmas from our family to yours.